Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Been waiting so patient, I'm going basic and fake it. My heart is so cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain, I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and graceful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me count my blessings daily. Yeah, they been acting shady, but I don't take it personal. The memories fading, I'm enjoying the moment. I've been sawing the roses, taking time to reflect, stepping back, the truth unfolding, unfolding. Nothing to prove is I'm about to blow. I've been in the booth speaking through my soul. Now that I'm true, either way it go, way it go. Either way it goes, I cannot turn cold. Staying on the low. I've been protecting my soul. If your intentions are not pure, I can't let you get too close. Cause I'm vibrating high. Ain't got time for your ego. These niggas quit to turning back. Acting like the amigos, he never cared in the shows. Wasn't with you at your lows, assuming that you wanna fold. But baby, I've been growing ever since I let you go. And I've been doing better, and I know that hurts to know. Hurts to know. Only good vibes around me, and that's for sure. Good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes. Can't lie, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. It seems searching for my inner peace, I've been learning more about myself and my purpose. Truth always come to the surface, it's hurting, but I had to heal. Releasing all the pain that I always held. When going through some changes, I'll make it still. Protecting my soul and keep it real. Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes.
Shut the fuck up.
Good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes. I can't lie. Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes.
You're telling me that it's public records. Well, how about I start digging into public records and I just start sharing everything?
How can the public continue to keep doing what they're doing? Keep doing what they're doing. How can the public continue to help? Keep doing what they're doing. Keep doing what they're doing.
Okay, welcome to everyone today. Let's do a little sound check and get this over with. Look like that is working, hopefully. All right, so what's up, everybody? Everybody in the chat, let's check in. Checking in, checking in. We're going with Sadie Bell, welcome. Sadie Bell, I'm tardy. Four Pits. Maya Sodas, welcome. Frenchie, what's up, French? Okay. Amy, welcome in. Thanks for flowers, Amy. Aaron Town, welcome in. Hello, all. Fur Baby Daddy. Sadie's already here. Welcome in. Let's see. Noe, welcome in, Noe. Hey, Louise, welcome in, Louise. Kayla, welcome in, Kayla. And Lisa. Okay, Lisa, welcome in. All right, sounds good. Thank you, everyone. How are you, Brittany? Welcome in, everyone. Okay, everyone's here. Digital, what up, Digital? Digital, you get the special welcome today. There you go. Okay. What's up, everyone? Happy Tuesday. All right, so what can I say? I'm not feeling my best. I'm just dropping in to say hi and see what the hell's going on over here in these YouTube streets. Okay, let's see. Aaron Town says, I was unsure for a moment if the K mentioned here was Ferocious Commenter or the mother of Brad, but for all I know, they could be one and the same. How the hell do I know? I don't know what's going on, but I know this. K-Babe. K-Babe. I'll put that in the chat. But welcome in, everyone. Okay, so is everyone all disappointed or whatever the case may be with whatever? I am not. I am not. What is K-Babe? Exactly. What is K-Babe? I don't know. Ask the Grumpy Crew. The Grumpy Crew has a problem with K-Babe. Hey, Digital. All right. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like disappointment seems to run high in these ranks we run in. So I mean, no reason to be disappointed all the time. I'm a little disappointed that I'm not feeling 100%. 100%, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I don't think we should be too upset over here over anything's transpiring with all this crazy shit. Because I mean, it's par for the course. And no, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, and if you're lost, join the club. Yeah. Um. It probably goes all the way up digital. It's like a thermometer, right? You go all the way up, digital thermometer. Yeah. Um, what am I getting at? Not being totally unreasonable. Not being totally unreasonable what I saw from the Attorney General. Okay, so, hey, that's my take. Middle of the road, it's like a middle of the road path, which is good. Thoroughness. Amy Celeste, welcome in, Amy. Yeah. So that's about it. Show's over. That's all I got to say. Other than that, it's all on you guys. It's all on you. I barely had the 5 minutes in me. Oh, the rot runs deep around Delphi. Yes, it does. It does. Interesting. I don't. Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's odd. There's odd stuff. Frenchie wants to talk. Good. I want to talk with Amy. And I want to talk with Frenchie and Louise. No, I'm just kind of kidding. I'm going to lean on the chat right now because I'm halfway out of it. Let's see. Frenchie wants to talk. And Noe's here. Noe's always good for the talking. Yeah, straight up the middle. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah. So Digital says, why are some saying Alan talked to Skinner not doing? Anybody know? What does everyone think? It would explain some things. Yeah, I don't know. It's odd. It's odd. Sorry, I have to keep drinking, guys. When researching, I came across names that matched in the backgrounds of Westphal and Weber's. Well, let me go find what Frenchie said. Patrick Westphal, related to Brad and Kay Weber. Kathy Sue Westphal is related to Kay. So that means the Kay they were discussing before the chat opened up, or just as the chat opened up, they were discussing that K, but do we know which Ks are Ks? There's several Ks floating around. Okay. Yeah, Skinner's dead. Skinner can't be cross-examined, so of course he will be assigned responsibility. Yeah, they said Erskine found, but now it's Pat Brown. I mean, stories keep changing. That'll wake me up. Stories keep changing. Thought Skinner went with Doolin. He was retired. I would go along sometimes to help. Kay Weber has very little internet presence. Trying to research Brad as his name again has come up. Yes, it has been coming up, but I mean, I've told you guys honestly, and if you haven't heard, I'll say it again. I'm not leaning too heavy on Brad Weber, okay, or Kay Weber. I don't lean on the Webers, despite what anyone else wants to be pushing right now. Weber is not the Brad that I'm interested in. There's several Brads, but Weber ain't one of them that I'm interested in. I don't care about Weber right now. I mean, things may change. Yeah, the repeat names, exactly. How many Ks, how many Brads? All kind of repeat names. How many Elvises? Okay. Welcome in, Precascent. Welcome in. Boom. Now Pitts is saying Jake Johns found the bodies. Heard that before. Erskine and Pat Brown may have been with Jake or near him. Yeah, why can't we get the fucking real story with finding the bodies, just like with anything else? Everything's been so frustrating from day one. From day one. Never a straight story. Yeah, Pitts, do you know Jacob Brown? Okay. I always heard Pat Brown threw himself on the bodies over dramatically, but who knows how much evidence will survive this investigative team for us to ever find out the whole truth. Boy, I have no comment on that. I mean, if anything, if I walked onto a couple dead bodies that I was searching for, I think the last thing I would do is throw myself all onto them. I mean, unless I'm trying to explain DNA. Okay, Nancy Drew, welcome in, Nancy. Louis says nothing is straight. Yeah, it's this fucking whole story. I had a searcher again recently tell me that the ATV tracks on both the south and north side of Deer Creek were identical tread design pattern. And the ATV track led to the Webbers. Yeah, and you know, also Eric Williams made some statements about that. He also described the pattern of them, which is a common pattern, the arrow type pattern, or the V. All right. I was told Pat Brown tried to shake and revive the bodies and start CPR. Why would you? If you saw them obviously mortally wounded, would you do all of that? Well, I'm disturbed about this Pat Brown story. So what was up with Pat Brown's truck and the not finding a key? Anyone ever want to talk about Pat Brown's truck in the cemetery? I mean, hey, Carol. Geez, Carol, you're coming in here ripping. All right. If he didn't do all that, wouldn't if he did all that, wouldn't they have his DNA? Yeah, they should. His DNA should be everywhere. I don't know, but he lost his keys. Yeah, well, what about his truck? What about his truck? Oh, here goes come on, JJ. Yeah. The Pat Brown conspiracy never did get answered. I mean, it doesn't sound like a fucking theory anymore. Right? It sounds like Pat Brown got some explaining to do, in my opinion. His keys were in a blue Carhartt jacket. Possibly. Allegedly. Pat Brown, metallic burnt orange. If whoever committed the crime obviously didn't want to be caught and did everything not to be caught, couldn't they uh, go as a searcher, left something in the Weber's garage? I mean, here's the thing. What if the searchers were part of like the whole fucking scheme? You know, what if you were to have to scheme some shit and you're like, look, I need some searcher uniforms. Go to the fire station, wherever. Go to the fire station, grab a bunch of those coveralls, whatever. I need some searcher get-ups. We need about 5 of us to move these bodies, and let's get some searcher get-ups on. Allegedly, I don't know. This is widely hypothesized. This is not a factual statement. Parked there in the AM on the 13th. That's what I'm saying, Rafi. What about a goddamn Pat Brown's truck? Was something being put in or out of that back of that Pat Brown's truck? Georgia Jakes, welcome in, Georgia Jakes. I think it's weird that Pat denies he lost his keys, or Becky, on his plane this day on the police radio. Allegedly, whatever that, or was that part of the was the police radio part of the staging and theater? Were the keys lost, or was losing the keys an excuse to keep that truck there for hours? I mean, I think the truck was there for hours intentionally. It's my opinion. Okay, really, damn, Pat Brown. His wife never lost his keys, and Becky said that she never said that he did way back then, because then she said in the beginning that she was with Erskine. And what about Pat 5 a.m.? He alleged the story is his keys were lost, and the orange truck. His wife's story didn't add up, and the truck was there for hours. This case is the only one where I see things proven to be obvious lies still repeated as truth. I mean, let us not look at the any of the evidence of the initial witnesses or family. There was a garage search multiple times, allegedly. Um, Weber's were searched multiple times, allegedly. His wife came back and said he never lost his keys and pretended like she didn't know the story. Come on, Pat Brown. What's up with your truck? Come on, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if a searcher was involved in all of this. That's what I'm saying. Pat was a close family friend. I heard Becky in an interview once say she called him because he lived so close and asked him to go start looking. But I have no idea which interview. Just my memory. I've never seen that interview digital. Yeah, I think we're good with didn't lose them. Losing them never happened. Okay. Sadie heard that Pat Brown was so mortified after and then moved, according to Becky. I don't know. Did he move? How soon after? It was there overnight. Yeah, Pat. I mean, Pitts. That's what I'm saying. Pitts. Okay. Was a Carroll County sheriff, coroner, or volunteer firefighter, and now a drudge. Who are we talking about? Jason Thompson? Okay. Would a metal detector hit on keys? Not in Delphi. Not in Delphi digital. It's the only place where metal detectors don't hit on metal. I've seen a lot of new old stuff pop up recently, which is really odd. Yeah, I think it's narrative shifting. Shifting of narrative. Like, don't look over there, look over here in this direction. I'm not that interested in Brad Weber. Okay. One week after the murders, Pat Brown's wife posted on her Facebook account, "I am married to a monster." You got that screenshot, Frenchie? People mentioned he was covering something with his truck. Wouldn't he just get a ride from his wife and come back with the spare key? Genuinely asking because I don't know what happened. Who knows what happened? Oh, Lisa, you remember that? I didn't know he held all of those positions. I still find it interesting that he never made a statement about his wife and daughter dying in an act of arson. Pat Brown's truck was on the site of the crime scene for 26 hours, the 13th to the 14th of February. Okay. Mr. Pitbull, I also heard that Benjamin Mears was in the search team who found them. Have you heard that? Yes, Mr. Pitbull. Do you know about that? Do compasses work in Delphi? Allegedly. Lisa. Okay. There's a picture of Capitano in the creek, and he stopped Libby's real girlfriend and his dog from crossing right where the girls were found a little later. From an old Reddit post 6 years ago. He was blocking that area with Capitano and Weiss. Yeah, remember, I believe that Eric Williams has mentioned that it was that group right here, this group, Capitano and Weiss, but I'm not sure if Eric specifically mentioned both of them. But you guys recall Eric discussing them? Okay. I think Pat's land literally abutted to that area. My understanding is he could have walked across a field to get his keys. There was a discussion on Reddit about Pat Brown's wife's messages. Hmm. Boy, arson is just off the charts there. Okay, I've heard too, Frenchie. Oh, and he had to get therapy. So I can easily see a psychopath acting all upset to get DNA at the scene and then perfect alibi to act upset. People won't talk about it. Well, this is definitely scary. How did he not get anything for killing his girlfriend and now has forever carry permit after accident cleaning his gun? Yeah, that's the thing with this entire contingent. Just because the Patties say something, it's not ever true, but it's telling. Well, if any of you remember the old Discord back in the day, my old Discord, the big deals. Remember the big deals? The big deals. Always telling you where to look. There's also a CPS type thing going on. Might be worth some effort to go through the behaviors and speech of people to spot each confession by projection. I mean, that would be we could do a whole channel focus exclusively. Doesn't work on me. I've had plenty of tragedies. Doesn't make me start changing the facts. Yeah, me either. The facts never change. Yeah, we need an updated list of the big deals. Do I need to do better in Discord? I heard of Weiss's girlfriend was one who heard screams at 2 a.m. and that she died the same day the Bridge Guy audio was released. I didn't know that, Digital, with the timeline. Hold on. Why don't we try to nail that down in the chat or in Discord later with the timeline with these events? So the scream at 2 a.m. is she's the witness, allegedly. And did she die the same day Bridge Guy audio was released? Well, let's fact check it. Let's fact check those points. Let's make it a timeline. Yeah, let's put it on a timeline to confirm or deny that. Please hit the thumbs up, everyone watching. Please hit the thumbs up while you're here. All right, guys. Thank you for liking. Look, did you see any of my community posts with the photographs from Delphi that I posted? It's going to take a moment. Yeah, but I'm interested. We can check those facts real quickly. Was she the witness of the screams at 2 a.m.? And did she die the day that the Bridge Guy audio was released? Those should be easy to fact check. We are having good conversations tonight. What the fuck? We got to stay here because people want to talk. Oh, yeah, the photos. The photos. I was saying about the photos. So I took some photos. Um, I will have to go look at them to describe them. So feel free to go look at them while I look at them. They don't need much describing. All right, so the first thing you'll see, I took a big set at the mirrors. Okay. I took a set at the mirrors. It's funny because if you notice in the first one, two, three, four, they're buildings. Even at the what we used to call the mirrors lot, you notice if you go to that fourth photo, there's a tiny little shack you can see. It's interesting. Anyway, I took that set at the mirrors, and then there's another. I posted a little set at Wilson Bridge. Um, but all of this that I took is pretty much. It's not in the woods. It's just right at the bridge. I have much more to post. I've been very neglectful in posting because I'm not feeling well. But I have a lot to post, videos and photographs. But I want to talk about. I want to talk some about the trip in a moment. But let me get back to this. Those were really nice pics. Thank you. Sure you had reasons you took them? Yes. The lost keys were just a ruse. Welcome in, ACV. Lost keys were just a ruse to explain why the truck was there for a very long time, very suspiciously. Yes, it was there. Welcome in, ACV. Anyone know if Mitch was in jail the long weekend? I was trying to figure that out. Yeah, is Mitch spending time or did he instantly bond out? He was out. No, it's a misdemeanor. That's the problem. No one's happy with that. It's like a tokenary thing. I just assumed he made an appearance for his photo and walked right out of the PD. Thank you, Amy. Joe already had his show, buddy. Oh, you mean when are we having Joe on? Sometime soon. My whole chat is great. Not feeling well after drinking the Delphi water. Well, exactly. Yeah, it's the indie water is what got me, but we'll talk about that later. He posted bond right away. Get his butt out of there. Oh, that's what you thought, but he paid on the 27th? Georgia says, I definitely think a shack's involved. One, again, too many shacks around to mean nothing in a crime that suggests part of the crime took place somewhere else. Yeah, and like I said before, anything can be a shack. Shack can be a misnomer. You know, it can be a shed, a barn, a hut, a house, a garage, a cave, a culvert, a drain, a porta potty. It could be the back of Pat Brown's truck. Yeah, so what about the other arrest? You know, I mean, is it the whole deal that Mitch is just a token? We're just going to arrest him and give him a little slap on the wrist, misdemeanor, and then the whole leak will be gone behind us? I guess it doesn't matter, but it seems they picked him later in the day on the 22nd. Oh, they picked him up, you mean? It was issued the 21st. They picked him up the next day. Slick Nick. Misdemeanor's not going to matter, especially in Delphi where Slick Nick has felonies just like Judge Fouts. Cat Cole, there you go, Frenchie. Thank you, Frenchie. He's the fall guy, more likely, more like a gently sat down guy. Yeah, it's like, hey, Mitch, look, you're gonna have to get a little slap on the wrist and like go and bond out of jail. We're gonna put like the cushioned cuffs on you, though, buddy. Don't worry. You just go ahead in there and take those photos for us before the holiday weekend. Oh, should I feel bad? I didn't even have turkey. You heard about Pat Brown from Something to Say. Let me see what Sadie said. Oh, I can't find it. I'm sorry, guys, I can't find it. Also heard the rumor that JW's truck was used to haul the canoe. Oh my. Yeah, defense had nothing to gain. I believe it was a setup. I mean, it doesn't excuse Baldwin for allowing it to happen, honestly. Okay, so Baldwin allowed it to happen, but I still think it was a setup. I think he was compelled in some way with some, you know, exchange of value to go ahead, take the photos, and let's set up Baldwin. That's my opinion, allegedly. I mean, it's just odd, and I feel that that's probably the harshest punishment he will get is those 5 days in a jail with VIP treatment. I bet VIP treatment. Yeah, I mean, I hate to always assume the worst, but I just assume he was compelled or requested that he go in there and take those photos, find a way to set Baldwin up to get Baldwin out of there, and it worked. And now he gets a slap on the wrist, token arrest, and a little misdemeanor that'll probably be just pushed away, and he's mission accomplished. He's total self-destruct in progress. Started the investigation on October 2nd. Westerman was arrested November 22. Mitch was a setup, allegedly. I mean, totally. Wouldn't it make sense? It's like this. Hey, Mitch, look, buddy, you ain't good with the guy. You know the guy. Uh, you'll be able to slip in there. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Just go ahead in there, take some photos and shit, set the guy up, and we'll do this for you. Allegedly. I've been to a few lawyer conference rooms, not like open to the public. And Weiss and Pat Brown, that's a tangent. I mean, what really bothered me, okay? So I asked Noe to go out to Wilson Bridge because you know my obsession with Wilson Bridge. And Noe did so. And what do you know when he first stumbled out there? Who does he run into? Who does he run to? Let's see if he, Noe, if you want to describe it in the chat, that'll be fun to read for everyone. But turns out that Brown family is literally right there at Wilson Bridge. And that's highly concerning to me. I'm very focused on Wilson Bridge, and wouldn't you know it, Browns. It sounds like things were just left out randomly, so I don't know. How did they spend more time investigating Westerman for photos than on Allen for the murder of 2 children? Ooh. Yeah, and what about the military connection of good old Westerman and Fortson? And one of the gatekeeper YouTubers, bridge trolls. That's what I'm saying. I think that's somewhere where Rafi and I agree. We just disagree about which bridge. Okay, Rafi is fixated on Monon High Bridge. I am fixated on Wilson Bridge. That's where Rafi and I disagree there. But we both believe the bridge trolls are a matter of fact. Okay. So much that needs to come out in a fair trial. Yes, a fair trial, not a setup. If there's a gang of white supremacists, Jay Weiss looks and acts like a poster boy. Yeah, and doesn't everyone else in the POI circle? Which gatekeeper was in the National Guard? Oh, interesting, ACV. I do not know that answer. ACV, would you please provide that answer below? Bridge trolls. Or what are bridge trolls? Oh, the fuckers who killed the girls while lurking under or near bridges. Raffi believes it's under the Monon High Bridge. I believe it's just about under Wilson Bridge. I believe those are our group of bad guys. So many have already convicted. Allen, and Baldwin has already seen crime scene photos before anyone ever heard of Allen. Well, how had Baldwin seen crime scene photos before Allen? Digital. Would you elaborate on that? Louise is coming in hot. Someone mentioned someone in the National Guard yesterday. Yeah, who is that? Who's that, Louise? Was it Fig? I don't know. Who's a National Guard person? Come on, guys, man up. Capitano and Erskine. It's a whole fucking jolly family. That's why they were all called in to do the same task together. All best buds. There was also a small suspension bridge near Riley Park. For real, Louise, who else is in the National Guard? Holder and Westfall are both Indiana Guardsmen. So was R.A. What do they go from guardsmen to white supremacists? Is that the pipeline? I'm losing on the chat here. I'm missing things. I'm sorry. I keep remaining to go back. Okay. Talking about channel creators and Reddit Discord posters who saw photos before Allen was ever arrested. Yes. Allen was in the National Guard? Or prison to white supremacy, exactly. Okay. All right. Carol says, y'all know Bridge Guy is Ron Logan. Could be Carol. It kind of makes more sense to be him, but who the fuck knows? What even is Bridge Guy? What is it? Greeno tried to tell me yesterday there's no white supremacy in prison, whatever. What? Greeno. Now you know better. Come on, man. Did he know those leakers in the guard? What are the odds of that? He mentioned a cousin related to Placker family that was in town that weekend. Just had a mom moment as well. He just came up and stole my whole ice cream cone just to drop it on the floor. Oof. Well, I got to get a refill of water. Bridge Guy is not Bridge Guy. That's what I'm saying, Digital. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck is Bridge Guy? Just don't know. If I only knew that one thing. Okay. If Greeno says that it's 1,000% misdirection, it requires further research. I mean, this is one ACV where I don't think it requires research. I mean, it's like, does the sun shine when it rises? Bridge Guy isn't. I always felt like Bridge Guy was Evans. That walk in the hands in the pockets, round cheeks, and pointed chin. Allegedly. Shane Evans. Where was Shane? When those girls were being taken, where was Shane? Where was Toad? I know I'm missing. I'm not an expert on prison, but every prison documentary and those I've listened to on YouTube talked about that you have to stay with the cultural group. Yeah, you're either with the whites or the whatever. You stay with your race. But why would he say that? His entire channel is narrative steering at this point. Make POIs walk the bridge. Welcome in, Mike. Yeah, Evans looked like he was about to give birth to a little baby boy or something, right? Evans did not look too comfortable. Most nervous looking motherfucker I've ever seen on film. His documentary is basically just the prosecution's theory of the case. Yep, that's what I don't like about Greeno's take. Anything Greeno says is a lie. You will all see his part in it. I 100% think some creators are being PayPal'd to steer the narrative. Well, some incentive. I think it's they're being paid or there's some reason. Yeah, a lot of the creators. Becky, why are you talking to creators? Okay. Hey, Jane Lane. Welcome in, Jane Lane. Jane Lane. Sunflower, welcome in, Sunflower. All right, I'm late. Put my money down on a former mayor. I bet 5,000 extra dollars on him. Where was he? Okay. He's working behind the scenes to shape the discussion. Oh, we mean all the YouTubers? Yeah. all the small-time YouTubers. I know ACB, he was on Odin Guards. How do you know? I was like, Patches said, Odin we trust. Doesn't take rocket science. I had that same thought when I heard that statement, Georgia. Hey, Sunflower, yeah. Okay. All right, guys, I'm trying to keep up with you. Let's see. Lisa, 100%, but much more apparent since Alan's arrest. Yeah, it's the whole pushing that narrative. I mean, I want to talk about that. Just let me get myself together. Let's see. Here are some other topics. Gatekeeper Channel claims to have copy of Discovery. Is that odd to anyone else? No, and it is it true? Okay, first of all, is it true that you have the entire Discovery? Is that not illegal? But is it true? I mean, am I the only one here? Do I need to go smoke something? He may be onto something, then he goes back to what law enforcement says, which is bullshit. I just can't believe they are getting paid. I know in one case a family member wanted to be Facebook friends, so I guess they think that they're important if family approves. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't want any contact with families. That same Gatekeepers channel started on November 2nd, 2022, which is right after the October 31st Richard Allen press conference. Is that odd to anyone else?
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe they had tryouts for the bridge guy role. Not funny, Nancy. A day Sean Evans still remains unaccounted for. Yeah, I mean, where was Shane Evans? I'm a dumb blonde at times, but I eventually do get it. Oh, Georgia. Plenty are paid to promote all sorts of things online. Why not Delphi? How many YouTubers are getting paid? By which parties to promote, create, and steer which narratives? That Gatekeeper channel also said they were the leaker in Florida. Why would they say that? Which was not true because we know that what was mentioned was what was provided to the defense. Why would that particular creator provide to the defense when he is anti-defense? That material was provided to the defense by Skip Jansen because Skip felt it ethical and the morally right thing to do to share that with the defense. So we know that Skip Jansen in Florida was the Florida provider of this evidence of Mark Cohen and leaking to the defense. So why would that gentleman try to claim credit for that? It doesn't make sense. Is it all just a clout chase? You're hot on that one. Okay. All right. Yeah, great point, Lisa. All right. Was there a leaker in Florida or a guy in Florida informing LE and the defense about the incident? It goes on. Yeah, people pay all kind of things for YouTube. Skip is from Florida, in Florida. I think that other Florida guy was a liar that tried to take credit for it. Well, Ruckus was. Because it was Skip. All right. All right. Lisa, could you say more about this experience? I have experience with this or I wouldn't know. Tell us, Lisa. All right. It wasn't related to Delphi. Yeah, well, it happens. Oh, man. Yeah, it is a pattern, Lisa, so feel free to elaborate. Well, let's talk about this narrative because on my trip, I had a very vivid experience. So, the first thing that struck me out there was the fact that here you are, broad daylight, middle of the day, sun shining. You can see for a mile, or half a mile, or quarter mile, depending on what blocks your vision. I noticed how sound carried so strongly. Sound is really carrying out here. It's very bright, middle of the day. Everything's lit. I can even see down into the trees really, really, really well. Okay, go out onto the bridge, looking out into the trees and onto the leaf litter on the floor in the woods, and I'm saying, I can see very far away deep into the woods because there are no leaves. The trees are not very densely clustered. So I'm noticing you can see forever out here. You can hear forever. The sound bounces around. Middle of the day. This feels public. It feels very public. Yes, it's clearly secluded in that it's off of the interstate, right? It's off the highway. It's somewhat secluded, but you're there and it's wide open with some trees, and it's the sound carries, the light carries. You can see, and it's noontime, and I'm thinking, no, 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 no. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like they want us to think it feels. It doesn't feel like they want us to think it feels, where it's all mysterious and secluded and no one's around and it's dark and shadowy and anyone can just grab anyone real quick and get out of there. I'm telling you, first thing that hit me across the head like a big 2x4 or a railroad tie was no way, no way. The whole concept they want you to believe about this guy just out there kind of lurking, sees these two girls, says, okay, now he's already seen other individuals spread out around, and now he suddenly decides, I'm going to grab these girls. No, no, no. The scream alone, if someone would choose to scream, it would carry for a mile. Okay? The scream would just echo all throughout. At any moment, somebody could come turning that corner because it's active. There are people there. It's the middle of the day. At any moment, someone will turn a corner and see what I'm doing. At any any sound be made, it's going to reverberate all throughout this area. First impression was nope, nope. It's absolutely not. There's absolutely no way. No, 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 no. This whole thing has been an internet confusion myth because on the internet, the photos are small. They make it look small. They make it look compact. They make it look dense. They make it look secluded, quiet. But it's not like that. It's not like that. And the only reason to the only way to understand is to put your feet on the ground yourself and to feel it's not like this. It's not like that. Okay. Very open visually and audibly. Middle of the day. People are around. People coming and going. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see. See, I missed a lot. I'm one of those dumb educated people with the masters in medicine, says Georgia. The math ain't mathin' when the meth be methin', allegedly. Janie Lane says she can relate. Okay. See, I'm catching things that I've missed. Lisa says, I was an advocate and exposed research. I was befriended by those opposed to me. It was their job to do so. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I get what you're meaning. Well, that's what happened when I first came in. When I first came in a Discord, YouTube, same MO. It's their playbook. You know, it's the playbook. The playbook is to do this. Yeah. It's in the playbook. Alleged cop, don't trust his info, especially after the stir with naming names, and it was nothing. Yeah, the only name was Ron Logan. I mean, dude, you got to do better than that. Come the fuck on. God have mercy. It's just shit coming from. All right. Oh, Mike is a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. The storm is coming. Yeah, the storm is coming. Yeah, everyone's going to still surprise us. And I have a list of names. I'm going to name names. And others are going to be arrested soon. All right. Great example, Lisa. It happens all the time and definitely in other cases. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It's the playbook. It's what they do. They tried to get old Profi Poo, but when I broke up with them, it started this whole roller coaster the past 6 months, you having to watch me fight trolls. So, you know, they got to Profi Poo, but I managed to escape the grasp. You know, it's hard sometimes. Sticky fingers they have. Okay. Now it's easy to spot. Yes, you can see easily, Georgia. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he said he's figured out the whole case. It's all solved. He solved Delphi. At that spot, you can hear the cars driving by. You can hear people mowing their lawns. Okay. Usually warm days with unusually warm days with unusually blurry camera footage. So many people, yet no people. Up is down and down is up. It is Delphi murders. Okay. They were never on the bridge, in my opinion. Whoa. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Round of applause. Allegedly, they may not have been on that bridge at the time that photo was taken. Oh, which may not have been taken. It may have been created, but you know, that's a conspiracy theory. But all the experts say so. When there are no leaves on the trees, you can see all around. Yes, very clearly. You can see quite a distance as well, Mr. ACV. Oh, what did Sunflower say that blew mine? The one I just, yeah. They were not far from water, but it's very reverberant all throughout there. All right. Libby posted a crisp, clear bridge photo. Oh, you mean the one that matches the two allegedly taken by Cheyenne? That obviously make a set of three that were taken by the same photographer and the same camera? Is that the photo you are referring to that may have been taken by J. Kyle Keener? I don't know, possibly. Uh, we're supposed to believe the bridge guy video was shot with the same phone. Shakespeare said, it felt like they were placed on a stage. Sound would have traveled in February. Oh, and 200, yeah, obviously blind searchers who did not want to search Ron Logan's property. But they searched everywhere else, but not Ron's. Okay. Do more people frequent the area now that they fixed up that side of the bridge, or has popularity stayed the same? Well, a local will have to answer that, but I believe it's about the same. You may have 10% more, maybe a few more people that have problems with mobility, walking problems. There may be some more people that are able to access it now that it's a better, easier walk, but I think it'd be about maybe a 10% increase, not anymore. Here's some other weird stuff, says ACV. A few months back, that gatekeeper said the down the hill audio had other tracks in it. Yeah, like take your clothes off, get undressed or something. Ooh, I don't like that one. Yeah, it was all because it's all bullshit. Something I was thinking about earlier. All those people around when bodies found, to the point we don't know exactly who, but not one person found or saw them since 2:30 p.m. the day before. It was not an unusually warm day. It was wet and muddy and cold mess that most would have not chose to hike that time. In Delphi, one cannot, in fact, see the forest for the trees, quite literally and figuratively. You're coming in with the heat, Sunflower. And that creek would also be freezing. Running water doesn't warm up, especially in February, sun out or not. Pardon me, I'm going to sneeze. I apologize. One moment, please. Thank you guys for your patience. You were saying that Mitch was trying to finesse Baldwin for some time, leaking defense strategy. Highly suspect, isn't it? Now you're an initiate, Prof. Let's not use that word. He said he was done with Delphi. Yes. He said it was solved. Yes. And he did a 5-part series that didn't explain anything. And he told Prof, I'll tell you everything I know about Delphi. And told Prof nothing. The creek was much more high than it currently is. Yes, it was high. And freezing, it was very high and freezing. It was so warm that the teens were out jumping on a trampoline at 2 a.m. Exactly, Digital. Digital, can we get a... Derek German and Ashley Garth were good friends. Damn, French, I can't get that. French, would you email me that link, please? If you have time and remember, please email me that link. Freedom Bridge, no high bridge. PT Cruisers become Ford Focuses. Cold days become warm days. Dark nights with no searchers, yet so many searchers. No lights, yet all the likes. Delphi math. It's called the math. It's the math. The math. It's the common core. It's the common core. That gatekeeper couldn't pass a basic Delphi quiz. Yeah, is there Photoshop or not? That's the quiz. It's a one item quiz, and the question is there Photoshop or not? So I'm Ellie, searching an area for missing girls. Dispatch calls and tells me screams were heard in that area. I tell dispatch I'm too busy to return to that area, and we're supposed to eat that shit up. Yeah, you're searching for missing girls and there's screams? Yeah, we're supposed to swallow it hook, line, and sinker. All of it. Yes, Westerman's murder sheet interview was all about Baldwin's strategy, down to how he takes notes and prepares for interviews, very detailed. Yeah. And why don't we get one now? It's opposite day every day in Delphi. Did you guys get me up in my energy level? German and Garth. At least we forget Kurtz and Kelsey. Groundhog's Day. The math. It's a mishmash of math. But they couldn't put searchers in harm's way. No, just 2 innocent little girls, nothing to see here. Yeah, everyone go home. Everyone go home. Everything is fine here. We'll come back in the morning. It's below freezing overnight. It's fine. The girls will be fine. We'll find them tomorrow. I don't see Derek and Cody. They punish Ron for 2 years in jail for driving, when they also know Derek and Cody driving without licenses. I can't keep up with you guys. Who else is connected to them? German, Garth, and Palladino. And when the screams are reported, they're too busy. It's okay to drive without a license as long as not during murders nearby. Your Delphi bullshit meter blew a fuse. Well, those have to come, they have to be regulated to be extra resistant to bullshit because it's so off the charts that they would easily top out where they normal bullshit meters. You're coming in with the zero, with a hot, you're coming in hot with a zero fucks given. Okay, I want to say something about watching the fish. I mentioned this last show. Okay, watching the fish. Here's an interesting thing I did notice. Standing on the high bridge looking down in the water. Very, 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 very easy to watch fish. Should there have been fish, you would see fish. Uh, so as far as the watching the fish, I think it's feasible that should one be interested in watching fish, be on the high bridge and look down, and there possibly be fish, you could be watching fish. If not, you would be just looking for fish. Interesting that there's no record of JP being interviewed about Nicole Bowen. Yeah, Derek was driving first, taking photos for mother deers, here's the thing that makes no sense. Coming back on that bridge on that road on which you must cross Wilson's Bridge, such that you make a phone call just about the time you're at Wilson Bridge. And then later when you tell the story, you have to give the excuse or the reason why that phone call was made from Wilson Bridge. So then it becomes a whole, I took the back roadway. Well, yeah, but until you go drive that back road and see that that story doesn't make sense. I went drive the back road. I went test out that feasibility of why would you be taking that path. Roads are not paved, guys. Roads are not paved. Michaela and Garth. Yeah, and Kurtz was sleeping with both of them. Different points in time, or maybe at the same point in time. Hello, is it one whole happy family here? We know they were not searching. It was called off for safety reasons, allegedly. Or moving bodies. Is that when the bodies were moved? Everyone go away. We have to move the bodies now. They weren't there is why they weren't found, obviously. I mean, unless you just weren't looking. Looking for fish, I've done that, Prof. Look for fish. Either way, if true or not, that shouldn't be a sticking point. No, it's just a little factoid, I noticed, just like the way that sound carries so loudly. We're going hard. You're going to get Fouts? You guys get Foutsy? I'll let you guys have that conversation. I'll save my throat and drink some water. We should probably talk about Fouts. And I'm most curious about his night associate who was from Tampa. Is that true? Is that right, ACB? Is that right? Is that right, ACB? Tampa, you don't say. Did you just say Tampa? Did you accidentally type Tampa at the end of that sentence? I mean, it was funny that when Kurt said, yeah, when Ashley, when she's having a bad hair day or something, she kind of looks like a man. It's a little comic relief for you. At some point in the near future, I would take a deep dive on the Dutchards. They're in the shit here too, but not sure how deep. According to Kurt, she traded favors for help with math homework. Down for getting Fauci. Tampa. Who's from Tampa? The only I only know what I see in the text from Fouts allegedly. I see. Text from Fouts. How did we get in Tampa? How we did it in Tampa was the quote in that text from the Night Associate, but I could be hallucinating again, which you periodically do, ACB. Fouts getting his law experience in another big city. The fish stinks from the Great Lakes on down, allegedly. I always thought that too, Prof. You told me she was beautiful at one time. Hey, no, look, don't put me on the spot like that. Come on, you trying to kill me over here? Come on, Sadie. No, I said I've seen photos of her when younger, before all of the, you know, rough years. And yes, she was a beautiful young lady. Before she looked like Bridge Guy. Okay? Before she looked like Bridge Guy. Come on, guys, don't kill me with the Ashigar, please. Sadie, you're very low. That was low, Sadie. That's a hit below the belt. She was a jealous one, no man worth dying over in that town. See, I knew you guys. You guys are gonna kill me now. That Sadie's misquoting me. Can I just retract that statement? It's Sadie. Sadie is misquoting me. I did okay. I'm going to deny. I'm going to pull a Rick Snay. I never said that. I never said it. You guys have to look at like a bunch of footage and photographs of these people, and maybe like Sadie was also saying. Sadie was saying Tara was much much heavier, and yes, because you have to look at the old footage too and photographs, and then you can see, yeah, she was heavier. That one guy was saying Diener stepped down because he would have been implicated, or that's allegedly, right? That's him alleging that. I don't believe anything that guy says, but here I would say, obviously, I believe he stepped down because of a conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. Okay, his excuse was that he was scared because of the public bloodlust. I don't believe it. I think it was a conflict of interest that he knows about that we don't. Some conflict of interest that he was unable to carry forward, which is why he stepped down, not because he was implicated. My opinion. Okay, but she really does look like Bridge Guy, who was already apprehended and cleared. Yet family posting him as arrested. Pay no attention to the young sketch behind the curtain. A sketch is not a photograph, A sketch is a sketch. A sketch is not a photograph, and if you put the two together, then who's ever behind it is yeah, it's gonna be who we're looking for. A sketch is a sketch. Hey, don't rub it in. You've heard what to. You've heard what to. Oh no, Sadie, you can't throw me further under the bus. You guys are killing me. Look, Sadie, I'm going to have to go find an old photo and share it in the Discord or somewhere on the community page so that you guys can. Oh God, I'm giving up. What up, Noe? You're back? Yeah, he sure did step down quickly. The young sketch looks exactly like Kelsey. Remember, the press release said to look at the face, not the hair, not the sex. It said to look at the face. Look at the face. Looks like Kelsey. Conflict of interest in Delphi? That would be like a former nervous mayor inserting himself into the prosecutor's office, allegedly. Ooh, Sunflower Soul, you're hitting on 100 tonight. Hitting on 100. ACV's opinion is that he more likely realized he signed off on a shady PCA and wanted to slink away as quietly as possible while also gaslighting the public, asking questions. Very perceptive and snarky way to put it. Can we get an air horn for Sunflower? Everyone's complaining that I overdo the air horn, so I'm trying to calm down and chill out with it. But yes, she definitely deserves one. She's banging tonight. Okay. Prof has clearly been alone way too long. Oh, is it because of Ashley? You guys are killing me over this. Don't worry, I'll get my payback. I'll get it. I'll get the payback, Sadie. Oh, Noe, I'm sorry. I forgot about your 8 p.m. Well, 8 p.m. my time. Your 6 p.m. T4T. I forgot about it. Happens every time now. Seriously, Ashley's father, also named Tobe, looks as much like BG as anyone else. Yeah, and then there's Kurt's Uncle Toby, right? Toby. The nose is Kelsey. Fight me. My favorite is the people that say they knew about RA since 2019 when they released said OG. Yeah, they even say they didn't know RA until September 22nd. I have a pic, and if someone knows how to splice them anyway. Even when they admit mistakes, they still have creators making leaps to make excuses for their ignorance. Well, that's the thing. Why are the creators working for certain parties here? Come on. Why are so many creators working for this nonsensical narrative? Go out there and walk the grounds with your own 2 feet, and you will feel that it is nonsense. Kind of like the current judge loves to gaslight the public asking questions. It's a theme. Yep. Also Tobe Lesenby, remember? Remember? And honestly, I'm starting to feel like Doug Carter. I get that. I'm glad you guys are feeling better. A lot of creators are plants. Yeah, and they're being watered by which parties? Who is paying the creators to propagate this or perpetuate this ridiculous narrative that makes no sense? That has never made sense, but it took us a while to catch up with the fact that it doesn't make sense. But damn, it doesn't make sense. Why are there so many ingrained Delphi creators that just tend to keep hitting it, just beating a dead horse. Truthfully, I said she was fugly, and you said she used to be cute before the drug. Well, that's much better, Sadie. Thank you. Okay, I'll stand up to that. I'll stand up to that one. ACB agrees with Brittany. A lot of the creators are plants. Who are they working for? People hiding the murders of these two girls? One of the last speeches at the University of Arizona before the arrest and gag order, she says when the girls were missing, they thought they were spotted at a gym. And isn't Brad Holder's weird fucking post about being all pumped up at 2 a.m.? I mean, it's seeming a little odd there, Brad. Just with the timing and all. I like that nonsensical narrative. That's what it is. How many people out there refuse to catch up with the rest of us? People need to use their brains. And how about their intuition? Okay, look at the family speaking. I think Ashley is why Garrett likes men. Oof. Let's leave that alone, Lisa. We're going to leave that out of it. Lisa, who is Shannon? Who is Shannon, Lisa? Who is Shannon, Lisa? That's an insane post by Holder. BH. In the English alphabet, letter B is which number? In the English alphabet, H is what number? 8. BH, 28. Google it. BH. I also heard that TG's house had been visited by Ellie in the past for underage parties. Yes. And then she married Duvall's daughter. You don't have to testify if you're married. That's rough. Some text said that about the gym. Like that was supposed to be the fairy tale cover story in Element about the gym, but then it got edited out. I think something happening to, who knows? Who knows about that one? This is the worst fucking choose your own adventure book ever. It's interesting you mentioned that, Sunflower. I had an idea regarding that, but we should talk in Discord. And my idea was we'll have to talk. I had this feeling about that. I used to love those books, by the way. It's my favorite books when I was a young little preteen. Here's a thought. If you know your town has an Odin type group and a meeting later than your girls disappeared, then it makes sense to get scared within 30 minutes. Seriously, I know, right? Uh-oh, Sadie clicked the wrong link. Sadie hit the wrong link. No, Sadie. There's a whole lot of bisexuality going on in this group. I'm not sure, but I'd have to rewatch it. I believe she said up north. She also said they were frantically searching in the cornfields in winter. She's unbelievable. Well, that's the thing I'm getting at about intuition. You go and you watch all of these old interviews and use your gut. See what your gut tells you. I almost said duck. Why was I going to say duck? Well, a young crowd is involved. I wonder if he got info that a young crowd is involved. Well, partially because you have that whole young crowd, but then you have the old crowd. So you have a mix of ages. That young crowd we know involves the initial witnesses, quote unquote, right? Cheyenne, Cheryl. I just want to know if the houses, boats, motorcycles, land parks, where they were all worth the cost of two little girls. No, you know they weren't. But okay. Sighting of a girl's at a gym. No money, no cars, love, drugs, alcohol, sex. They fly under the radar. No, 28 with the white supremacists. That's what I'll say, guys. Look it up in terms of white supremacy. The white supremacist organizations. Okay. I just think it's odd. We got a lot of BHs. We got a lot of BHs. Right. Oh, I'm trying to find something and I can't find it. So, okay. I think you're. I think if you're right on your math, if you rat on your meth accomplices, then your kids go missing for 30 minutes. You just freak. You just get freaked. Did I hear Westfall call black and white relationships ordeals? Say you're a racist without saying you're a racist. Well, it's getting gossipy in this damn chat. There you go, allegedly. Kelsey. Yeah. Just young folks. All the young folks. Sorry, my back's starting to hurt. I'm slouching here. Seems that I heard that night or the morning after they went missing, not 100. About the gym, you mean? Oh, that was soon. That was soon. Yeah, you guys really need to look at that, Georgia. Georgia and Amy. Cross reference with Westfall. do polars and grizzlies mate? I- wow. I'd like to see the result of that. Spoken loud and proud like a true stupid redneck racist who is actually a dumbass. There, you're gonna get it now. No, I disagree with this because his wife acts the way she sees him does not mean he's innocent. It means she loves him. You know, clearly she loves him, but that does not necessarily mean he's innocent. You can clearly see she loves him from just from current day all the way back. You know, she always looks like she's in love. He never does. He always looks aloof and distracted, preoccupied. I think he had some part in this, and it was haunting him, and she had no knowledge of it. So she's just living her life, and in all those photos between the murders and now, it's heartbreaking to see because he looks like he's lost, and she looks like she's in the moment and in love and goofy. A lot of people doing the bidding for their elders. It was a win-win-win for too many. Fucking deals with the devil on the bottom on up. Pizzly Bears, is that it? You are a very what's the term? Pizzly Bears. Pizzly. Pizzly. I see. You feel like she thinks he's innocent. I see. Yeah, maybe she does, or maybe she doesn't anymore. But I think she loves him. And banana and a pancake and a banana pancake in a pear tree. Oil, that is. White gold. Black gold. The girls were set up by a group. Well, this is a theory, Mike. It's a theory. You know, you say theory. Good. Yeah, we agree. We agree then. Maybe to scare them, then all hell broke loose. Yeah, or maybe it's like Eric Williams said. Maybe they just walked into it randomly. See, I think it's two. I think it's two things here. They're either they're either lured and set up, or they're not. But either way, they intersect the same group. You know, so Eric Williams says they walk into this meth lab being run by police and CIs involved, etc. Well, I believe it's if they're set up, it's the same deal. They either randomly walk into it or they're set up to walk into it. But in either case, they walk into this group of people, whether lured or by chance, and then all hell breaks loose, like Eric Williams said. And that's my theory. And it's the thing is, it was my theory before I ever heard Eric say it or you say it. So it's what I think happened is they come into this group and all hell breaks loose. One of them freaks and shit went nuts. Is RA connected to individuals in math gangs? Have we found connection? There were two connections we found, ACB. I just can't recall them at the moment. I'm all out of it. Um, was it Kurtz? Was it Kurtz? Maybe you can answer that better than I can. I think we found a distant connect. I think it was to Kurtz. I'm not feeling so good at the moment, guys. I'm sorry I might have to go soon. I actually feel like I'm going to vomit. So you guys, I'm not feeling my best today. Did you know 100% when used for when use stands for 100% white? I guess I need to find out what not to post. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that to me. Well, there's a Smurfity Smurf. In that way, he's connected to all of them. But there has been, okay, I had a local tip that said he was a runner for the Outlaws, one of the outlaw groups. He's a runner for the Outlaws tip I got. But I believe he was possibly facilitating the smurfing out of CBS, is my opinion and my conspiracy theory. The devil put an Oprah in Delphi. You get a house, you get a boat, you get a park, you get a theater, you get meth, you get out of jail, you get a snuff film. Sunflower Soul, you are on top of it. You're really acting nuts tonight, Sunflower. Please continue. Bring that heat. Clue is not racist when I post 100%. Oh, there's Peanut. Peanut, come here, come here, come here. No, you listen here, Peanut. Okay? You be a good boy now. Listen, Peanut. Daddy's still lying. Daddy's still lying. Okay, you never brought me the truth. I need those receipts, Peanut. Peanut, go get those damn receipts. Daddy's still lying. Go get those damn receipts. Go, go. Hey, Peanut, come here, come here. Oh, oh, come here. I'm sorry, come here. Come here back. Peanut, why wasn't Daddy at the groundswell? Peanut. Peanut, come here. Why wasn't Daddy at that groundswell? Tell me. Why was he not? Well, he was supposed to be there, Peanut. It was too cold. Well, this bullshit, Peanut. That's a bullshit excuse. I mean, that's like you're the groom. It's your wedding. It's your wedding. You're going to say it's too cold outside, too far to drive. You don't want to go. You don't go. You don't show your wedding because it's just fucking an inconvenience. Peanut, Peanut, come here. Bite him in the ass. Then bring me the receipts. Okay, okay, go, Peanut, go.
You're a liar and a piece of shit, and I hope your ass is happy with all the trouble.
Sorry, that was Peanut. I apologize. That was Peanut. I had to say hi. I love dogs. Outside of the smurfing, have we found associates of RA in the math gangs? We have to embark upon this research assignment a little further, ACB, and report back to you. Apologize, ACB, for not being on top of my game. I've been out of it lately. I had a lot going on. We need to get onto this, ACB. Thanks for reminding. Connects to the Kurtz and the Kokomo. We need the connects. We need a connect for Alan to these people. Okay. You got a bone for Peanut, Maya Sodas? I got Peanut on a task right now. I found more of a small financial difficulty link. Oh yeah, what is it, Sunflower? Thank you guys. Thank you. Janie Lane says completely agee. You like dogs. I love dogs too. Peanut, I don't think I'd like Peanut better. I mean, much. I tell Peanut, bite Daddy's ass. Give me the receipts. What is on Google first thing that comes up? Good night, Lisa. Good night, Lisa. Yeah, Sunflower is a great part of the chat. Everyone, I agree with Sunflower. You're the best chat. Many get killed when they meet a bad crowd and threaten to tell. Well, good point there, Mike. Good point. Daddy loves you, but go until the end of the show, then I'll get the peanut butter out for you. Woof. Daddy lazy, cold, and sicko. Yes, guys, I'm going to get out of here in 5 minutes. That's what's going to happen. I apologize. Not feeling that up. Maybe someone gave her the book as a threat. I truly think financial challenges led to small connects. Yeah, well, that's what I think he was going through. I mean, that's why I think he's smurfing out of CBS and possibly running for the crew. I don't know what you're talking about, Sadie. Please refresh my memory. I'm gonna put. You want me to put the Discord link? Is that what you're saying? All right, guys. Please remember. Maybe Maya Sodas can do this. Maya Sodas, put the buy me a coffee up. I should do my support commercial right now, guys. If you want to support, please. There's memberships here. There's memberships at Discord. There's memberships at Buy Me a Coffee. The nicest thing you can do for me is give me a membership, thumbs up, and just come back to the chat. Uh, but yeah, so there'll be a Buy Me a Coffee. There's the YouTube and there's a Discord. So if you do some sort of like membership, that's the best way to support the show. And I really appreciate it. It helps me. I'm definitely going to go put on a hoodie and have a tea. So that's great advice. I've been loading up on the tea so much that it makes my stomach nauseous. But I need to go have some more tea and um, and get warm and relax. Oh yeah, but before I do that, I'm gonna put before I do that, I'm gonna put the Discord link in the chat. Okay. Yeah, maybe Alan thinks he's Breaking Bad, and then the young guy is his sidekick. I don't know. You guys are hilarious. That's what I mean. Please keep the comic relief. Gosh, have mercy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys. Hey, I'm gonna put this. Let me get to this Discord link. Uh, take me a minute. Okay, here we go. Is this it? Is this it? Paste. Boom. Okay. So there's your Discord link if you would like to join. Um, and thank you, everyone. Hey, thank you for super chat, ACV. That's very nice. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's your Discord. Um, forget it. Okay, everyone have a great evening. Have a great evening, everyone. All right. Yeah. Thank you, ACV, for the nice super chat and the get well. There's your Discord. There's your buy me a coffee. I appreciate everyone. You were a great chat. I'm going to leave it up for 10 more minutes so that you can can have 10 more minutes to chat while I'm shutting it down. But good night, everyone. We love you. Free from the meth here. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank goodness. We love you. All right, so here we go. We're going to go with some nice, good vibes, and we'll see you next time.
I only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, can't lie, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Been waiting so patient, I'm going places, can't fake it. My heart is so cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain, I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and graceful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me count my blessings daily. Yeah, they've been acting shady, but I don't take it personal. The memories fading, I'm enjoying the moment. I've been sawing the roses, taking time to reflect, stepping back. The truth unfolding, unfolding. Nothing to prove, cause I'm about to blow. I've been in the booth speaking to my soul. You know that I'm true, either way it go, way it go. Either way it goes, I cannot turn cold, staying on the low. I've been resetting my soul. If your intentions are not pure, I can't let you get too close. Cause I'm vibrating high. Ain't got time for your ego. These niggas quit to turn me back. Acting like the amigos, he never cared in the shows. Wasn't with you at your lows, assuming that you gonna fold. But baby, I've been growing ever since I let you go. And I've been doing better, and I know that hurts to know. Hurts to know. Only good vibes around me, and that's for sure. Only good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes. Can't lie, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You see me searching for my enemies, I've been learning more about myself and my purpose. Truth always come to the surface, was hurting, but I had to heal. Releasing all the pain that I always held. Been going through some changes, I'll make it still. Protecting my soul and keep it real. We need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes. I can't lie, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Only good vibes, only good vibes.
How can the public continue to help with this case? Keep doing what they're doing. Keep doing what they're doing.
You're a liar, a piece of shit.
Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Only need good vibes. Can't lie, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. Been waiting so patient, I'm going places, can't fake it. My heart is so cold, my energy is contagious. All the pain, I can't take it. I'm staying grounded and graceful, cause I know everything that I've been through only made me count my blessings daily. Yeah, they've been acting shady, but I don't take it personal. The memories fading, I'm enjoying the moment. I've been sawing the roses, taking time to reflect, stepping back. The truth unfolding, unfolding. cause I'm about to blow. I've been in the booth speaking through my soul. You know that I'm true, either way it go, way it go. Either way it goes, I cannot turn cold, staying on the low. I've been protecting my soul. If your intentions are not pure, I can't let you get too close, cause I'm vibrating high. Ain't got time for your ego, these niggas quit to turn me back. Acting like the amigos, he never cared if it flows. We're gonna let you at your low, assuming that you gonna fold. But baby, I've been growing ever since I let you go, and I've been doing better, and I know that hurts to know. Hurts to know. Only good vibes around me, and that's for sure. Good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes. Can't lie, need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes. You see me searching for my inner peace, I've been learning more about myself and my purpose. Truth always come to the surface, determined, but I had to heal. But listen, know that always help. When going through some changes, I'll make it still. Protecting my soul, keep it real. Only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, only need good vibes. I can't lie, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes.
How can the public continue to help these kids? Keep doing what they're doing. Keep doing what they're doing.